well, when it's like the early 2000s and YouTube doesn't exist, all you can do is read up about them. One good movie you could watch on a lonely Friday night is Lucio Fulci's Zombie, or Lucio Fulci's City of the Living Dead. Pretty good movie. You've just been transmitted a yawn. However, they're pretty weird. Because, I remember in Zombie, this woman's dad's like a doctor, and he's doing some stuff. Some sort of medical stuff, obviously. But they don't hear from him. So they go to the island that's called Matul. And on that island, they find that for some reason dead people are coming back to life. And well, stuff kind of goes sideways, as it tends to do when the dead come back to life. And then City of the Living Dead is about there's this dead priest who I guess was secretly evil or something, because he starts popping in and out of existence. And when he does that, usually zombies show up. And there's a ball of fire that shows up, and then this little town called Dunwich, there's the walls of this bar. The people drinking at a hole in the wall bar. All of a sudden the walls start cracking, and this creepy smoke starts coming in. And they start, Silent Hill with all that fog. Well, there's all this fog outside, and they're this is weird. And so they go outside and they start dying because, well, zombies start popping in and out of existence. They're they're over here, then they're gone. Over here, and they're gone. Up here, and they're gone. There, and they're gone. And then it's So, they find out that the world's going to end for some reason. And then they gotta go down there and nice enough outside that we can go out there and hang out. I think that is going to be magnificent. Magnificent. Because I don't know about you, but one of my favorite weather that they have, weird way to put it, but my favorite weather they have is rain. I like to relax in the rain. I like to hang out in the rain, walk around, watch videos, read in the rain. Much easier on a phone since there's no paper that gets like messed up, but it's just very nice. And yeah, I think you should try it too. Go outside when it's like really rainy out. Get comfortable. Maybe if you have like an outside balcony or something, or an umbrella, you could sit out there and just hang out. Sadly, the rain doesn't usually last too long, but it's always nice when you're chilling and you get rain that lasts for a good 45 minutes to an hour. I think the longest rain and heaviest rain I remember was actually the day Michael Jackson passed away, weirdly, way back in 2009, I remember, because it was raining like crazy outside. Very, 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 very rainy. I actually went out there. I was like, walked outside and I just hung out in the rain for a bit. And it was very nice, actually, because the rain was kind of like warm. It was very like, it was coming down quite a bit, so it was just a nice day. It's always nice when it rains out. But yeah. I try not to think about like way back in the past too much because you want to focus on what you can do now and on the positive things you can do now and how you can be happy now, right? So keep that in mind. I can't believe it's Friday, my dudes. A beautiful Friday. And a relaxing one. A very yawn-filled Friday. And a very worthy Friday. We've earned a relaxing Friday, and not to mention Valentine's Day tomorrow. So, I hope you have good plans for Valentine's Day, and if not, hey, I'm sure you can find anything to do, really. I mean, think about it. You could, if you're single, you could catch up on something you like, say video games or TV shows or movies. That's what I would do for decades. I've been there and I would do that. Or you could hang out with friends. Perhaps you could go out to just the mall and go hang out. I know it sounds kind of dated, but that's what I used to do. Go to the mall, hang out, you know, go to a game store, go to a bookstore, and who knows, maybe you might meet somebody there who you like. Or if you prefer being single, then perhaps you can still go out and have some fun. I don't know, I think tonight, what will I make? Maybe because I had some Oikos strawberry banana Greek yogurt. What will I have? some poutine, and I mean, I don't think I have anything else really. Not a problem. Perhaps some popcorn, which is always quite tasty. But now, do you prefer regular popcorn, or do you prefer kettle corn? Because keep in mind, they also have different like flavors that you can put on the popcorn. So like they've got like a ketchup one and like a white cheddar one and like regular cheddar and I think a dill pickle one. A dill pickle. I don't know about that one, but there are quite a bit of flavors that I think would be good. Let's see, matter of fact. Pickle or popcorn salt flavorings. Gold medal 2045. I don't know what that is. Okay. So, do any of these sound tasty to you? They have nacho cheddar, ranch, garlic parmesan, white cheddar, salted caramel, ooh, kettle corn, ooh, cheesy jalapeno, and butter. But there's also buffalo wing and ranch and bacon cheddar. And do they have any more? Cheesy caramel corn and flavacol. Yeah, flavacol. But also pop and top. They got white cheddar, sour cream and chive, extreme ketchup, salt and vinegar, dynamite dill, blazing barbecue. I don't know. Speaking of theaters, like popcorn in theaters, has anyone gone to see Iron Lung? I thought the game was a cool concept. I thought it was pretty neat. I think it was a good idea of Markiplier to kind of jump on that and make that movie, because it definitely was a game plot that I think lends itself well to a movie. Maybe I was going to watch Doom today, the 2005 one, and I think I might go do that. But like, I was watching it and starting like to turn the video like I was watching the movie, and like, I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be, and I think the plot's really good, but like, what's up with the way it's shot and edited? Because like in the start it almost feels like a comedy when the aliens try to come through the door, and I know that wasn't intentional, but like the way they shot it, it's like, what the heck? Jeez. But I am going to go and watch a movie, I think, and let my food settle, kind of get a little bit relaxed, but I want to make sure I checked in with you guys. So I want to thank channel members Yandere_MP4. I hope you get better soon. Try and relax, try to chill. Remember what I said about having like some hydration drinks. They make some like Pedialyte or Propel is another one, I think. There's a bunch of them, Hydrolyte, stuff like that. Try that and you will get better. Thank you to Biting Goat, Tim, Trid, Bruno, David, and Marvin. I greatly appreciate you. It means a lot to me that you like my videos. It means a lot to me that you continue to watch and that these videos help you to get a good night's sleep. And this video was particularly yawn filled, which they say yawns are contagious.